If Hollywood Central Casting ever wanted to pick the model storybook distillery, Ardbeg would certainly finish near the top. Only a few miles from the Kildalton Cross, it's a showplace for anyone visiting Islay.
In association with Graham Wallace, the photographer and publisher, I wrote a book about Ardbeg, which was published in the spring of 2008. We set out to kind of produce a very rounded profile of everything to do with Ardbeg. So we look at the history in great detail. We also look at the present day setup in great detail, talk to all the production guys who are there, everybody on site. So it's got hopefully got a human feel to it. Because with Ardbeg, I think there is a kind of sense that it is a community, and that people who drink the whiskey like to know about the community and how it's made and everything else. So we talk about all of that. We talk about the last 10 years of Glenmorangie's involvement and bringing a distillery back from the dead to done a spectacular job with it.
Years ago, Islay was something you aspired to, wasn't it? Islay was something, you know, you would start with the Speyside, the gentler ones, and work your way up to an Islay. Islay stirs your passions as a place, you know, and once people come here, they tend to come back again and again and again. And what you can find on Islay is something to suit everybody's palate. In this one wee place, if you drive 23 miles around the island, you can find a whisky that will suit you, because you have got, you know, 8 distilleries doing what they do, and the whiskies are quite different. I came home on the plane last night and we flew over Ardbeg and Lafroig and Lagavulin, and I was excited. You know, it stirs something in you which is will never leave you.
Well, in the past, when Glenmorangie bought the distillery back in '97, I mean, they bought a distillery that wasn't, you know, had been shut in the year before. There was a bit of stock there, not huge amounts, and it needed a bit of investment in the plant. So what they've done with it over the last 10, 11 years has been great. I mean, they've built it really well up, and they're investing a lot of money in it. And it's a great place to work. It's really vibrant. It's a great fun place to work, and you know, everybody that you speak to just absolutely loves the brand. So it makes the job a lot easier as well. The great thing about these distilleries, you've got people in them that work for a long time, and they're all experienced people. You know, and if it ain't broke, you don't need to fix it. So you just got to keep on looking at it. You know, make sure everything is going as best as it can be, and try and, you know, make sure that the quality is always there. And that's my job. Ardbeg is, I mean, it's not a huge volume. I mean, we can probably do a maximum of about 1.2 million litres a year, which is probably half, or sometimes less than half, of some of the other distilleries on the island. So it's a smaller level of production. We use malt similar to other distilleries on Islay, but the main difference for us is the phenols that's on it. We use the smokiest malt of them all here at Ardbeg.
What are you at,
It's about 55 ppm.
55.
That's the standard that we look for all the time. So that's the main difference. This is a semi-lauter ton. This was put in 1990, which is the fermentation time that we require. Yeah, the stills here, we only have 2 pots here. We have one wash still, one spirit still, lamp glass shape, very tall stills. But the thing with that is we run the still house here in balance. So each one of these washbacks we have here gives the wash still 2 distillations. So that's why we're sort of limited in what we can do, sort of production-wise. We have that there. The big difference for us going through there is on our spirit still, because on our spirit still we have what we call a purifier on the lye pipe, which virtually recirculates some of the vapours back down through the still and adds to the complexity of the spirit. And it's the only one, certainly in Islay. I think there's maybe only 2 or 3 others in Scotland who have this sort of purifier on the distillation. So that certainly makes a difference. For Ardbeg, the difference in the spirits from the other smoky Isleys would be the malt that we use, because it's so heavy peated, plus the purifier on the pot still, which makes a big difference.